This is the level 1 bomb. This is the level 2.
Okay.
This is level 3 bomb, and this is
Mm-hmm.
the level 4. So the actual manufacturing part would be there, right? Some,
Yep.
like, they won't define it as our like 16 GB part or 256 GB part. They have their own numbers, right? Some serial numbers type,
Yes. Yeah,
something
we
like
do. Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Correct. This will be your actual manufacturing part. So this part will be residing under the level 4. Okay.
Okay.
So that's again all the requirements for companies requirements. But whatever we have seen it, so level 1 you will create it of your own the model. Level 2 option class they will only decide prepare it. Level 3 just a similar, okay, what is the function of this? Okay, this part is used, this part is nothing but 256 GB RAM, also
Yeah.
ROM I should say. Okay, so just instead of this part, to make it as a user more friendly while driving it, they will use this. They will create one more item for this, and they will use it as a level 3. And
Okay.
this main actual part will be at a level 4. Okay,
Okay.
but in the configurator, we'll see only this. You will not see the level 4.
Last item. Okay.
Last, the manufacturing part, because it's not necessary to show to the configurable or the person, salesperson who is doing the things, right? They will
Yep.
be knowing, okay, they need to drive this and this, but actual manufacturing part is just for a manufacturing team who are doing on a floor, manufacturing on the floor, right? So they know these things, they don't know these things. So for that reason we'll only go with these 3 levels in our configurator. Level 4, but when you do the configuration from the order management side, right? And when
Yep.
this part is driven, and when you expand it, automatically you will see this level 4 part in
Okay.
the order management. When you expand the line items, right?
True.
So that time you will see this level 4 item being in the order management sales order, which is the actual part for you. And when you create a star item, right?
Yep.
Once you have tested and order is booked, and when the star item created, the star item will be of this actual parts. The star item will not contain this thing.
But when we set up an inventory, how you categorize it? Both set up as the same item and same properties? Is there anything difference?
Just only thing is will not show them in the configurator. That's it. This
That's
will
it.
be
Yeah,
the
okay.
child
Okay.
of this.
Okay. Okay. Just in the bombs, you configure as a child, but in inventory as
Correct.
inventory, there is no difference in the
Huh.
setup, right? Both will be the same.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
Okay.
This both will act as an item only.
Okay. Okay.
But in
Both
the
are
BOM,
stoppable.
I'll mention it as a parent for this.
Okay. I got it.
See, ATO item can have a child of one more ATO item. This can
Hmm.
happen.
Okay.
Okay, but within the ATO item, you cannot have the reverse model and OC. The hierarchy has to follow like this only. First, level 1 should be the model only, level 2 should be the option class, level 3 should be the ATO item, and level 4 goes on. Same.
Okay.
Sometimes some companies go till level 6 also, even have seen some time till level 6. Child to child to child to child. Again, all those on the requirement side. But most standard things is will be till level 4 only as of now. Okay.
Okay.
So this was the basic like thing, and how it get worked on, like automatically how it get picked up in the like order management, right? Based on the C order management, when you configure the model from order management, right?
Yeah.
And when you
Even
come back,
even
when you
hosting,
see,
even hosting from order management, right?
correct. See,
Uh-huh.
configurator will be hosted out from order management. You have to launch the configurator from order management,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
When you finish the configuration, after finishing the configuration and coming back to the order management, there
Mm-hmm.
is something like it's a standard functionality, or I don't know. So that configuration will be checked against your bill
Okay, automatically.
automatically. Yes,
If you once I select the model item on the lines, right?
correct, correct.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If
Okay,
both are matching, whatever the configuration you did, and if it that matches with your BOM, then only it will display it on the lines. Else
okay,
it will throw you the error, whatever the error related to. Whether if
okay,
it's suppose you have level 4 or like level 3 item is not there. Okay, you undated in the bill. You undated in the bill.
okay.
But you are driving it in the OEM, like in the you launch it the model, you selected the part. Okay, you didn't do any changes set in the configurator set. And if you go and select and come back to the OEM, then that time what happens? All this effectivity dates and all will be checked by the OEM in the bill for this configuration. And then
Uh,
he will find that okay, this item is undated. Then it will throw a error. Okay, this item does not exist.
got it.
Not right? So basically we should, and why this requires is, why this relationship between the OM and NBL required is, see, configurator you requires in the case of assemblies or the final product configuration, right? Whether
Yeah,
it's an
yeah,
ATO or PTO,
yeah.
but
That's true.
the two model I should say. But I told you, right? There is some cases where where you can just order the PTO items, which are nothing but your finished goods directly from the OEM. Correct.
Yeah,
So that also the OEM will also look for it. See, finished goods will never have the bill, but the OEM will check it for its inventory things, whether the item is present or not. If it's a present, if it's a active or not. All those things also will be checked by the OEM only.
oh yeah, okay. Just whether this item is active or not. Okay,
Active or not, those things, because
okay.
even you can order a single finished good also, right, from the sales
True,
order
true,
instead of
true.
complete configuration. So that has also to be validated, correct.
Yeah,
Plus whether that item uh, is allowed in that country or not. See, in the OEM when you create a sales order you will give the warehouse and the shipping, right, country. Suppose your this finished good is just only allowed for India, but in sales order you are making it as a USA sales order, and you are trying to order this finished good which is of only applicably India. That time also it will check and throw the error. It will say that this item it's not. It will never find it in the, you will not able to find it in a this one
OM.
warehouse, OM
Okay.
warehouse. So this is how the OM has a relationship with the bills and the inventory direct,
Is there any
bypassing the configurator.
is there any setups we need to do in auto management
No,
side?
no, no,
No, right?
no, no. This is a standard. This is a standard
Fine.
Oracle
Okay.
setup only.
Yeah. So
We
when I
don't
get
need
a
to do
new
any
model,
custom.
so
Right.
when I get a new model and all this configuration, everything hosted,
Hmm.
then automatically it will be available under the order management. I don't need to do any program, anything to
No,
run.
no, no, no setups. Nothing, nothing, no setups.
Okay.
Automatically, all these validations and all will be looked by the OM only, with the
Okay.
parent and
Okay.
with the bill and inventory.
Okay. I
We
got it.
just have to go with our flow only. Create the items, create a bomb, bring it to configurator, publish it, and test it. That's it.
Okay.
All these are like standard functionality.
Okay. I got
Okay.
it.
So let's go on more details now into the bills now by each term.
Yeah.
This. Okay. This is a bill of materials. So it is nothing but a list of components used to build a product, I should say, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
As we see in the hierarchy. It's a structure list for an object. It can be a semi-finished or finished product. It can be.
Yeah.
It gives us more information on how the sub-assemblies are associated with the finished good and the sequence of operations that are to be carried out to manufacture the sub-assemblies and the finished good. So it tells them, right? So what was the job? What was the parts that has to be built up, right? What is their hierarchy and all this information will be given by your bills of materials. Right?
Okay.
And then this, see, last one. Order management uses bills of material to understand how each item is related to its parent.
Okay.
See, order management doesn't know, right? Who's the parent, who's the child. So
So the
that
audience,
gets
yeah.
connected. Huh. So he uses the bills, and then each item is that relationship will be then defined it in a order management in the sales order lines. It will come. Okay.
Okay.
So you might be aware that you know the concept of star item. Like when you book the order, you create a star item, right?
Can you explain me again? Is a what is star
It's
item?
it's it's a it's a, I said it's a part of order management like concept. Uh,
Uh-huh.
Also, I know when you create a sales order, when you
Yeah.
configure the model, okay. After
Yeah.
that, you have to book the order, right?
Yes.
Once you book the order, after booking the order, one star item is created. What is a star item? I told you that star item is nothing but the actual manufacturing items. It's the bill of actual manufacturing items.
The first. Okay. Under the. Okay. Number four. Mm. But is in reality, when I, what will be the,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Let's take a laptop model. Okay,
Hmm.
laptop is a model, right?
Hmm.
Charger is a option class. So there under the
Hmm.
charger, you got a I don't know,
Let
different
me
whatever
show
it is.
you that. See, this is a hierarchy.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do this. Okay,
Hmm? This say a
yeah,
Pentium 4 family is your model.
yeah,
Processor, hard drives, monitors are your option class.
yes.
1.4 GB, 2.1 GB, these are your 8 item. And this you are seeing, right? Point 30, point 70, point 20, point 60, these are your sub-assembly components.
So what is
These
it?
are
What is
your
the
actual, these are your sub-assemblies. These are actual manufacturing parts, I said, right? Level 4.
level four? Okay, it says 60, 80.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, okay,
right, all this. So when the star item gets created, right? This will be get displayed in the star items. This point 30, point 70, point 40, point 60. This will come
how
up.
what is 0.30 here? How is 0.30 calculated? Is it calculation? Is it just a
No,
number
no, no,
for?
calculation. It's a part. It's a part.
Is a pot number? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I told you here, right? This like
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
This defines the 266 GB ROM. This is the part number, some serial number or something
Oh, okay. Okay. I got it. I got
like
it. Okay.
this.
Hmm. Yeah.
Those things.
But you tell me, like a processors,
Hmm.
hard drives, and monitors, they don't have any unique numbering, right?
No, though
But
those just act as an like intermediate between the model and the item. They are just to
okay,
hold these things.
okay, okay, I got it. But like 1.4 GB is a item number is a 0.30, correct?
Correct, correct. Actual manufacturing part
Yeah, actual
number. That's
manufacturing
it.
item. So when I
Huh,
book the order, that number
huh.
0.30 or 0.70 I can see on the system.
No. When you book the order and when like all those OM peoples will do, right? They
Yeah,
will
yeah,
take it forward, shipping
yeah,
time,
yes,
all those
yes.
manufacturing. That time this point 30, point 70 will be shown to them.
Will be shown. The same like a 60
Yes,
GB, 80 GB, 60 GB, 80 GB, 120 GB, that also will be shown as a different item number.
yes. Whatever you select,
Okay. Hmm.
whichever you select in the configurator. See, in
Yes.
configurator we'll having till only 1.4 GB. Suppose processor
Yeah.
1.4, 2.1 will show that only. You will
Yes.
select that, it will come into the sales order. So once you
Okay.
book it, so 1.4 GB you have selected, so that 0.30 will be shown up
Okay.
to the, because the manufacturing guy should know, right? They will be well versed with this actual part numbers, not with our virtual created part things.
Got it.
So this is how the flow goes on to them. See, all this Pentium processor 1.4 is just a customer friendly, a user friendly known terms. If we directly give them this, if we show directly on the configurator UI this part number, you will not be able to understand, right? Okay,
True,
what is
true.
this for?
Yeah.
So instead
Maybe,
of that, we'll show this one.
yeah. I think once we set up at least one family
Hmm.
hierarchy, maybe we can
Right.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe we can go with this only sim, so it will be
Yeah,
completely easy. Or
yeah,
I'm trying to get a more detailed one. uh,
yeah. That will be
I have
helpful
to
because
think.
our country is more
Because
like uh,
that really helps us. I mean, like in configurator, one of the
yeah,
project I did is, right, I told you, right, but I have to remember, and what all things I did, I have to manual, I'm preparing it manually, the bills and
yeah.
all.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
just to
Let me
like,
get let me get the models from my company as well. Let's see. Let me find it if
yeah.
there is any. Okay, I can get it. I will
If
let
you
you.
have any such like hierarchy also, you can just get it. We
Yeah,
will build upon that.
we'll build up. Yeah. Okay. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's jump to this. When you create a bill, it exists only in the current organization. Okay. To use a bill in another organization, you must either copy it or reference it or make it as a common. See, what happens is that uh, even just like an inventory, right?
Yeah.
You
Inventory
create
assignment
inventory
to
in a
the stock basically.
master items in a master org. Then
Yeah.
you assign the item to the transactable org, right?
That is correct.
Whichever org
That
you
is
are using for. The same is for the bill. Here we don't have any concept of master things, but here now suppose transactable org are like, suppose we have 3 4 organization, right? We are doing the shipping just from like USA, India, China, or Russia. Okay,
yeah.
these are your four transacting orgs. Now,
Yeah.
if you are defining a bill, initial bill in, suppose either you can build make a bill in validation org, okay, or directly you can create a bill in one of the transactable org. It's up to you.
Okay.
Okay, you can create a bill suppose in USA, but now that bill, if you define it in USA, it will be limited to USA only, right? How it will go to India, China, and Russia? Either you have to do it manually again, but instead of doing the manually, we have something like bomb commoning concept.
Sir, what is the concept name you said?
Bomb
Bomb?
commoning
Commoning. What it does is just copy to the different inventory
is
or
just copy the bills you have created in the USA. It will
okay.
copy to India, China, or Russia. It will ask you
Oh,
the target bomb also, source
yeah.
bomb and target bomb.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. I did this.
Yeah,
Because this is in the form in the top right, the menu bar. We have that
correct,
option.
correct,
Right?
correct,
There's
correct, correct,
request. Yeah,
correct.
got it.
You will have an option like create common will.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah. Okay.
So from here you will put the this parameters. You will select the bill, which is the top model. Okay, you want to
Hmm.
top model from the USA. You will set the source, and India will be your target. When you run this, automatically the from behind some standard concurrent programs will run. Okay,
Okay.
so those will take care of commoning, like creating the bomb to India. Such things again you can do it to China and Russia. Like this, will create the bills in all the orgs.
Okay.
Okay.
If we don't do it, then we can't able to access the in order management.
Correct, correct,
Correct.
correct. In order management, suppose if you do, if you defined it in USA, now we have created a sales order with Russia, okay, warehouse, or Russia
Yeah.
organization. Then if you try to put this item or the model in the line, right, you will not able to find it at all. You will not get the item itself, first of all, because the bill is not there. Or if you get the line also, it will throw an error once you finish the configuration, right? It will show pop up that the bill doesn't exist on the shipping or a shipping warehouse.
Oh, okay.
So those things will happen. For that reason, I say, right, so these two things are very critical: inventory and bills.
Okay.
For the like OM peoples or the target, we have whatever, right? Whether it's a Salesforce, order management, any target is quoting and all. So for those teams, these two bill of materials and inventory matters a lot. For us, it's just nothing. Just do the commoning. Why we need the commoning also, that suppose if you have any requirement, to control based on the warehouse any of the configurator parameters, then that time we need these things.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the meaning of like when you create a bill, it exists only in the current organization. To use the bill in another, you must either copy it or reference it as a common. So we define BOM only for sub-assemblies and finished goods. So
Oh,
for
okay.
purchased goods like PTO items, we'll never define the BOM. Only for the sub-assemblies we'll have, or the finished goods. Purchased goods are like we'll buy it from someone, right?
True.
And
Yeah. We'll buy and sell to
those,
the customer.
correct. Sub-assemblies and the finished goods will have item type as make, whereas purchased good will have as buy.
Okay. So
It will be
here,
set in inventory.
okay, if it is a buy items, no, is a
Ha,
purchasable item. We just
ha.
create this item and then you just go to the order management and enter that item. That's what you mean?
No, see, order management will only use for make items.
Okay, these buy items from the purchasing module.
Buy, yes, buy will go for procurement
Oh, yeah, okay.
because you are buying it from somewhere, right? You are not making it in your own factory.
Yeah, true, but buying from someone and selling to the customer,
Ha,
take that scenario.
ha. You will
Okay,
buy it first,
yeah, I buy
and
it
then
first,
you,
then
ha,
I buy
correct.
it
That can be the case. You will have this item in both the case. You buy it
both the
first, and then you can sell it.
okay, okay. But one thing you tell me, anything I want to sell it, that item must exist in a bomb, and that is a is
Correct.
right. Without
Correct.
a bomb,
Either in the BOM or
huh?
at least in the inventory, you should have it.
Okay, even the is item, he means is a sellable
It's
item.
an item. Correct. It's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
item
yeah,
should be there.
yeah,
See, bill we are defining it for assemblies only. Correct.
yeah, yeah. True, true. Yeah.
Bill is just for assemblies, but for a standalone parts, inventory is the base for it.
Okay.
So everything, whatever is there, will define it comes from inventory only. That's the reason I said right. Bills are mostly used for assemblies and the configurator. That's it. Then
Okay.
so when going to the next slides, we see what are the prerequisites for bill of materials. Like we have to define all the items, whatever the items are there in the inventory. Okay, all the items should be defined in the inventory first.
Yeah, that's first
Then
thing.
items should be present in the organization where the BOM is being created. Sometimes what happens that you create an item in USA org, okay, in
Mhm.
inventory and India org. But suppose before commoning, you're directly creating the bill in China and trying to do the bill of that item. It will never be found there, right? Because
Yeah.
that item is never assigned to China location. So that is the reason here it said that item should be present in the organization where the bomb is created.
Okay.
Then only you'll be able to make the bomb. Then use suitable templates for each item. ATO model, ATO option class, ATO item, finished goods, subordinate, purchase item, etc. Because this will only define your parent-child relationship.
Yeah.
If you try to give ATO item, okay, and if you under that, if you try to give ATO model, it will never take that. So it will check with these templates also. And when defining the atom, we have to set the bomb allowed attribute to yes and the bomb type to model option class or standard as this case. I told you right yesterday we
Yes.
have one checkbox.
Yes. Yeah. I remember that. Board up. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Bomb
Yeah.
allowed attribute. That has
Yes.
to be yes for that item. If that
Yeah.
is yes, then only you can use that item in the bomb. Else you
Yeah.
cannot use that.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is just in terminology. So what's the product? It's just an item sold directly to the customers. Assembly, a part that is made of two or more parts and associated labor. Component that is made up on the shop floor. is basically the components are nothing but our level 4 rights, so which are directly on perform the floor things, and the material, the type and size of raw material from which a part is made or purchased part.
But this one don't show in the order management. And this is, last one is pretty much for procurement, right?
Correct. This is
Okay.
just a structure.
Okay.
It's your
Product.
top
Yeah.
product, assembly of the components, then it's your materials at the end. So we'll
Okay.
have till this. So
Okay.
so
Can
once
you
you create.
go back?
Mhm,
Can you just
mhm.
A is a product. B is a
Yeah,
assembled item. Under the B, they got a FGH or whatever it is. We can assemble it,
correct,
right?
correct.
And then under A, the C is a component. Component means
Yeah,
what? Is a configure is a processor or
it's
charger,
no.
similar
It's similar to your item only,
similar
component,
item.
which will
Okay,
right,
okay.
which will
So
be actual parts.
okay, when I book the order, I can see
Hmm.
like items like a F, G, L, K. I
Yes.
can see the
You can
item
see
numbers
this.
there.
You can see this. Right. You can see this.
Okay, okay, I
Yeah.
got it. Okay, maybe we need
So
to.
yeah, this whatever the parts you selected, right? Suppose you selected processor, and then the
Yeah,
processor is selected 1.4 GB, right? So
yeah.
automatically in the sales order, you will when you expand the line items, you will see this point 30 also. Okay.
Okay,
So this is the pretty like small flow chart how the bills and all interact with the Oracle configurator. Okay, this is CZ for see for configurator. We'll say it as a CZ.
yeah.
It's a short notation for configurator. CZ scheme. CZ
Okay.
basically. Okay,
Mhm.
so this is the CZ schema where whatever you do into the configurator, right? That
Yeah.
resides here. Okay, see, when you create a bomb, from the bomb we'll bring those bomb into the CZ schema. Okay, this CZ schema is suppose your data hub or a configurator hub, you can say like. Okay, so
Okay.
we'll bring the data from bomb to here, and wherever you're developing the models, right, that configurator developer will refer to this CZ schema only.
Okay.
Okay, and when you launch the model from the OEM also, this will also again look it for here also. Whatever you do the changes and when you publish the model, so it will resides here, and that only will be shown it to the runtime Oracle configurator. So basically this CZ schema is nothing but the models, sorry, the models which contains structure, rules and UI. In runtime Oracle configurator, you will be only seen with the UI, not with the developing things.
Yeah, true, true. Yeah, just a UI definitions only. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This is how the small relationship between the bombs is schema. So coming to the top one, we have the model build. Like whenever you are creating the bomb, you should specify whether the item is required or optional. Okay. A bomb model will list the option classes, options, and mandatory items that exist for a model. Like build model contains option class and options, right? Under it.
Yeah.
Under option class, we'll have optional items will be listed out. Okay. Now creating the model build. See, model can have another model, 80 option class, option items, and mandatory items. See, I said you right before. ATO can have ATO. See, ATO can have another ATO in it. ATO model can have another ATO model in it.
Oh, is it like that? Can be done? Okay.
Yes, this can. ATO under ATO is possible.
Okay.
But P but under ATO we cannot have the PTO. As I said, right? ATO
Yeah,
will
yeah,
never contain a PTO under it.
yeah, yeah,
But we can have ATO model under ATO model. It's possible.
yeah.
For example, I should say
But yeah, P2O can have the
Hmm.
ATO under the
Correct. PTO can have ATO under it,
right, right. Okay, okay, yeah.
but ATO will never have PTO under it because
Okay,
ATO is nothing but assembling completely,
got it.
and PTO is just stand like purchasing.
Okay.
Okay. So create BOM for the model, ATO or PTO option class, and the optional items. See level 1, level 2, and level 3.
Yeah.
Choose the item finished and some for which you want to define the bill. See, this is how it goes now. Creating the model bill. Okay. For that instance one, like I have it like
So you
state.
got instance details.
I got the instance, but thing is like I have only the front end, like back end. I have to see whether access things or not.
Yeah, at least we get some database access. I just want to see the tables and queries really. That's it.
Also,
I mean,
they won't give access easily for the database things. That's what I'm trying to check. This is like a temporary. That's what I thought. If you can manage with database, like if, just to see the tables and all, if you're there, right?
yeah, that's what I don't want to do any. I just want to see that because I really want to log in and copy that extensions, whatever we did in Java class.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see the process there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, sorry, I can't. Screen is a problem. Okay, you logged in now, right?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
you are able to see the screen, right?
yeah, I can see the screen. Yes,
Okay. Okay. Let me launch the bills of materials.
they don't assign sysadmin access.
No, they don't give us. Actually, this I'm using my company's demo only.
Oh,
I
is it
have
sorry?
like we can use it, but I have to see the more instance. See, like this, when you launch any bomb, right?
Yeah.
So you'll have a lot. Let's say, a lot of people are working on. So let's select any org. Let me select this master org only. Okay. Change the organization. We should be having.
Is it a test system? This one?
So it should not be the test system. Should have B1 M1.
I think someone
So
created like a
change
BMWs
state.
and all.
Yeah.
I think it looks like it's a test
And
system.
so they're creating anything. Today morning only I have launched it again. Actually, I was trying to open this because I can show you like at least how does it looks and like while explaining it will be very easy. Hmm, sure, I can use it. See all these setting up setups is there, right? Bomb setups and all, organization setups that has to do by CM guys and all. So I think they were playing like do like this. Log into inventory. Inventory will have. Like, I didn't show you right master items. Now we got see M1. There's one. See, this will be your inventory screen. I think you have already, right? You have seen this also.
Yeah, I've seen this one before. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
bomb one we're
So
talking
this
about, right?
inventory. See, this is the main which I'm talking about. Whatever you created, right? If you don't check mark it,
It won't
so
work.
this
Yeah,
item will never be come in bomb there. It will
the
not
bomb.
allow you to get it in the bomb. So this has
Yeah,
to be mandatory for the bomb, and here you will see the standard model option class, right? And then we have the order management side. The same assemble to order should be there, and these are like internal orders enabled by customer and in fact shippable or not. These are like manufacturing services and rest.
yeah.
Let me go to bill. Oof. Oh, oh, just
Why
one
you can't
else.
see here? Why can't you see here Seattle one?
Seattle also it's not working here. Why don't?
I think you need to give to the organization access. You got
Not
purchasing it.
access. It's not about the access. It's like when they create an organization, right? So that times if any of the setups is missing while creating an org, so that
Mm-hmm.
time it will create issues like this to us. What is that? Others.
You got any other user account you can try?
I have this only. Actually, I just use this to just show like when we explain this all this main item sequence, right? Just
Yeah.
thought to show this, but for our practice and all, I was looking for other instance only where like I should not have this issues and all. Okay, no, it's let me check with the instance then maybe like I can see. Okay,
Okay, no problem.
so yeah, so coming to the bill, right? Mm,
So can we
see
get the
if you
instance
have
tomorrow
the
at tomorrow's class so that we can start?
I'm yeah, even I'm checking it. Actually, thing is like here it's raining out from past 3 4 days a lot, so I was not
Okay.
able to get out of the home itself.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so that's the reason I said in the group chat, right? I need a day or two at least so
Yeah.
that I can go and have it the instance. This I just before the class I tried to check. I got the instance and I just check. Okay, at least let me show you while this because this helps. Everything helps when we see the screen, right?
Yeah, that the
This
now is
helps a
time to
lot.
get into that, action really,
Hmm. Yeah.
Unless we once we get the clear on the inventory and bomb side,
Correct.
it's
Correct.
on everything tomorrow, then at least we start configurator.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. So what we can do, like what I'm planning to do is we'll finish this build. Okay. Once we finish this build, anyhow I'll take the instance because I have to create first items. I'll create a bomb, then only I will jump to the configurator. Before that I
Yeah,
won't jump
yeah.
because
So once
it's like parts and all everything.
yeah,
Because
once you
if
create
once I started the configurator, then I can't come back to the builds and inventory again. Everything will just define at once first.
yeah,
See, we
once you
completed
create
with the
it,
inventory.
once you
Yeah,
create it, I need to create myself as well. Just make me comfortable
correct,
and
correct, 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 correct. That's all.
yeah.
So like, so most probably I'll try to get it for tomorrow only. But if not tomorrow, Monday I'll have it somewhere. Then.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start. Even like I'm preparing that bomb list. Actually, I told you, right?
Yeah.
So that has a lot of scenarios and all, and that really helps. You will be mesmerized to learn that.
Okay.
So this is how we'll create. Okay, let me go with the just theoretical sequence for the build.
Hmm.
Okay, so in the build, right, when we have the main, okay, we'll define the this item first. Top model, ATO model will define it in a main. Okay,
Yeah.
and then we have the child things there, and the child will have the item sequence. Okay, operation sequence. See, this operation indicates the operation involved that particular component.
Hmm.
Okay, this end like a manufacturing side, if they want to like suppose um, how much time it requires like to bring your RAM and assembling it, right? Suppose this is your processor, right? Bring the
Yeah.
processor to the like manufacturing floor. How much resources are needed? Okay, how much time it's required to assemble? All those things, all those will be defined as an operations. Okay, and that will define it here in operation sequence. So that anyhow the company will give. Okay, or like we have to check with the guys and we have to check with the team and we have to define. Okay, so basically it will this operation will not be used for our configurator. Nothing.
Okay.
Only to the configurator main thing is only your parent child relationship. That's it.
Okay.
So rest of the things I said like because all these operations, this planning percent and all these are required for the target things like OM, because I told you, right, OM will look for your builds and inventory, right? So these are that such type of attributes where the OM or like further finance things like when you ship the things, right, invoice and all that time. So all those I believe this will be used there. This operation sequence will be actual in the workflow stage and all it will be required. But for the configurator perspective, we just require the item sequence. What is the sequence, whether it's a first, second, third, fourth, fifth item. Quantity, what should the quantity for it? Okay, how
Yeah.
much quantity we required it for that one. Okay, then that is in the main tab. Okay, main tab. Then in the order management tab, you'll have three things. This order management tab plays very important role. Within that, this optional and mutually exclusive plays very important role in the configurator. Okay, check ATP. Check ATP is nothing, indicates whether to perform ATP check on the component or not. So this, as per my knowledge, this requires when you receive the goods, right, in the inventory. So that time the inventory guy will check this. If you check this ATP, okay, when you check this ATP,
This one you are showing me, this one is a bill of
so
material
that time they
module.
will perform check on that component.
This is the bill of material module.
Sorry.
This is a bill of material module, right? What you're showing?
Yes, this is bill only.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I
Bill
think,
only.
yeah, I think
See,
maybe,
in
I
bill
don't
only,
know.
how I showed it,
Mm,
right?
yeah, at least if I
I'll
open
give you
one,
more once I have the instance, right? I'll give.
yeah, then we can go through that, slide versus this one that helped me to understand really.
All right. Let me check if I have that. I was trying to get the screenshot of it.
Mhm.
Let me check if I have the screenshot. I don't have it. Let me check it. Okay, this we have a pre-explode only. Bomb explosion type. This is flow structure. Okay, no problem. Let me get that. Okay, I'll just
Yeah.
have it as a high level as of now. So once I get the instance, I'll explain you more in that. So like
Yeah.
basically we can start creating and all that time, and while creating itself, I can tell you more in detail for those things. Okay.
Yeah. That helps really.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll just say you high level now. This ATP is just required at the time of receiving your item at the inventory side. So
Okay.
when any of the item has this ATP checked, so they will check for then like quality and all for those purpose at the inventory side. Okay, this checkbox,
Mm-hmm.
optional checkbox. Okay, this indicates whether that item is mandatory or optional. Okay, so 99%, see, this is a ATO model, right? ATO model, within that we'll define the option class, right? We'll make it as an option. Okay. Hmm? Okay, this will define it as an optional. Okay, why we define it as an optional? See, one option class can have more than one item also, right? 10
Yeah.
items, 15 items. If you start making it mandatory, then like there will be no use of configurator, correct?
True. True. True.
Directly you can go into the OEM, you can select the model, everything will be driven there. But now we have to drive based on the requirements, based on the selection, one of the items should be driven, right? Among these 10 items. So that's the reason we'll make everything as an optional. And one more thing, if you make this as an optional, then only these items will come to the configurator. And that's the reason I said, right? This level 4 item, these actual items will be there, right? This will
Yeah.
not be marked as an optional in builds.
Bills. Okay.
Uh, this we saw that this one 0.30, 0.70, 0.20, right?
Yeah.
This will never be marked as an optional. So these three Pentium family processors 1.4 GB, 2.1 GB, all this will mark it as an option and will bring it to the configurator. We'll select, and when automatically you now you got the answer, right? How this 0.30 will come up
Yeah.
in the OEM,
Yeah.
because we made it as a mandatory. Whenever 1.4 GB is selected, mandatory this part will be coming up from the bills.
I got it. Okay. Well, let's go to the next one. Yeah, we've seen this. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive is nothing but it defines whether you want one item or which should be an, see here. Model option class can have both mandatory and optional components. The optional field indicates whether the component is mandatory or optional. Mutually exclusive field applies only to the option class. See, this one is only applies to the option class builds.
Mutually
Okay.
exclusive will applies only to go to the
Yes.
next. Can you just
Yeah.
give me the real scenario like option class builds
See.
and whether you choose one or many
See.
options you can option class?
See, it only applies to the processors, hard drives, and monitors.
Yes.
It will never applies to your items under it. It will applies to the processor. Now, what actually does that mean is I'll show you. See, it has a combination. Okay,
Okay.
combination of optional and mutual exclusive. Okay, if
Okay.
you should choose optional, okay, and if you don't choose any mutual exclusive, that means choose any number or no options. That means drive the item or you don't drive the item, it's your wish.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now optional is also checked and mutual is also checked.
Yeah.
That means either choose one or don't choose any option.
But if one I have to choose it no matter what. That's what mutual exclusive pushing, right?
Mutual exclusive means at least one option you have to choose.
At least you have to one select one option. That's what I mean. Okay.
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes.
So when I'm buying that laptop, I have to select the one of the one of that one, right? And first one.
Correct, correct.
Yeah.
So if suppose is that it uh, mm, it comes into the
But
picture, right?
this whether it's mutual exclusive or optional, where we select this one, this option is in BOM
It's completely bomb. I
in
have
BOM.
not went to the configurator and all yet.
No, no, no. It's
It's
just
completely
nothing.
on the bomb.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
I'm
Under
I'm,
the
I'm
what
s-
tab?
only in the BOM.
Okay.
Okay. So suppose if we don't have like optional and we don't have mutual exclusive, that means at least one option has to be selected. See this case, okay, this third case, right? This
Yeah.
case will applies to our level 4. When you don't make it as an optional, right? This acts as a mandatory, and
Okay.
mutually exclusive means that has to be driven at any cost. So this scenario, not selecting both the things will come to the level 4 thing. And level 5, if it's not an option but it's a mutually exclusive, choose one and only one option.
Understand. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. We'll go, yeah.
Okay. So this is between the relation between the optional and mutually exclusive.
Okay. This is the critical. This is one of the critical one in bomb. Or
Yes,
any
one.
other option select in bomb is a
Yes, this is a very critical from configurator's perspective in the form.
okay. But any other options we can select in bomb. Now we created inventories. Now we are moving into the
Hmm.
bomb. In the bomb,
Ah,
all we are doing is just a parent-child relationship, and these are
correct.
the conditions. These are the
We
options
are
that are.
defining, we are defining whether it should be optional, whether it should be mandatory, right?
Okay. Is there any other any other check boxes we got in bomb to make it configured?
No, no, nothing other
No,
than
only these.
that.
Okay.
And rest we have the min max quantities. Apart from
Okay.
this, we'll define the min max quantity. What
Okay.
should be the max quantity should be driven for that particular item? What should be the minimum quantity for it? See, if you provide minimum quantity as one, max quantity as one, that means it's a mandatory item. It has to be driven, right?
Yeah.
So like this, whether it's a 0, 6, how much it depends upon your requirement quantities.
True. True.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, order management uses its min-max quantities to determine the number of optional items available when the orders are placed for the components on the option class bills. Right. So this here the option order management you check for this min-max quantity. See, it
In
happens that from
automated uses minimum and maximum quantity determine the number of optional items available when orders are placed. Component option class. Minimum and maximum quantity. This
correct.
is where we set up this in order management. We set up.
Yes. No, no,
Bill.
no. This we
Bill.
set up in the bills only
Sorry,
min-max.
sorry. Still,
But
yeah,
order
sorry.
management uses it. Order
This,
management, I told you, right? Order
yeah.
management looks for the bill things. There
Okay.
it goes and check for this min max quantity. See what happens. I'll tell you. This min max is there, right? Okay.
Yeah.
In configurator, if you suppose if you define 0 min and max is a 6 quantity, but from
Yeah.
configurator if you drive 8 quantity, order management should know, right, what is the min max of this, if it's 8 is allowed or not. That's why order management will go and refer to the min max of that particular item in the bill.
Yeah.
And if it sees that if it exceeds it, it will throw an error, or it will not allow you to configure it itself sometimes.
Okay. So
We'll see
when
this more in detail when we start
yeah,
configuring.
exactly. That's you're right, Vinay.
Yeah.
Unless I can then I can simulate.
All this when we start creating and all, now then you will able to build the
Understand. Yeah.
like okay, understand. We'll all
Yeah.
those remaining gaps will be filled up.
Yeah. True. True.
Yeah. So rest things like these attributes does not apply to mandatory or standard components. Okay. And basis is none or option class. None means order management can override the default quantity for the option class, and option cannot override default quantity for this. So basically, in most of the cases, none will be the preferably thing will set.
Okay.
Actually, we don't do anything from configurator perspective. It will be defaultly none only for us. That
Okay.
means the
The,
order
the,
management can override the default quantity.
the reason I'm asking you, Vinay, is in our business model is like more is a technology company. We sell as a bundles,
Hmm.
Like if we're
Correct,
selling
correct.
like a 12 months service contract is a free, or maybe sometimes
Hmm.
3 years bundle, 3 years maintenance, three
Hmm.
years,
Hmm.
there's a different bundles we sell, you know.
Hmm.
So when we create an item, when we move to the BOM, in the BOM we got options like a setup, a minimum, maximum quantity, and basis. Okay, these are the ones I really need to understand. Okay, that help. Okay, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
So base
See,
and
I
option.
tell you,
Yeah.
so this hardly like this contributes to 20% of the configurator. That's it.
Okay.
Relationship, min max quantity, this mutual exclusive and all. That's it. Rest of the parameters and all is just for the OM and all.
Okay.
Okay. And the option class will can contain standard component options as well as the option class.
Yeah.
See, when defining the mandatory items, optional will be no. I told you, right? Will not check the optional checkbox. That means item is mandatory.
So creating option class bill. Can it, yeah.
Yeah,
Can contain standard components, options as well as other option classes. When defining mandatory items, optional, no. Okay. Okay.
I told you, right? So if you want this as a mandatory item, will not check mark the optional box.
I got it.
This
Yeah.
one, this third one. I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is an example like how the family like will drive the bomb, right? Will create a
Yeah.
bomb like this.
Yeah.
Last not bought the list in the importing. I list on what we actually do in the bills, right? Just I told
Yeah.
in the bomb, right? First,
Yeah.
you define the parent-child relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Second, what you do, define min-max. Okay. Then
Yeah.
in OM tab, you define whether it's an optional or mutual exclusive. Okay. Third thing, forming the bomb, like to other ops.
Yeah.
This is only the four steps from configurator perspective will be done by us.
Okay.
Okay. If there are any extra changes with respect to any other parameters, then the like company or the like client will let us know very well in that. Okay.
Okay.
But configurator perspective, if you just define these things, it's sufficient for you to get those things in the configurator. Okay. So
Yeah.
and the fine thing is now how you will get this bomb into the configurator.
Okay.
Now importing the bomb data. Okay.
These are all the standard ones, right? Oracle standard ones. These
Yeah,
five.
these are Oracle standards. These are Oracle standards. They explore configurable bills of material, populate the configuration model, refresh a single configuration model, disable, enable, refresh a
So what?
configuration model.
So in that is the first one you mentioned, pre-explode configurator. That is something we run the program in BOM module.
Yes, see,
Okay.
this defined in the bomb, right? So this concurrent has to be run it in a bomb module, and these are
Before
all
it.
has to be run it from a configurator module.
Okay. I got it.
Okay? And between these two, there will be one main table resides, intermediate table, which will act as an communicator between these two.
Okay.
You cannot directly bring the data from this to this. First, when we run this table, right, when we run this concurrent program, the data from the bomb will come into the one table. That table name is bomb explosion, bomb underscore explosion table. Okay, this is
So
the table bomb explosion.
what it does actually, what in this table is
It's just a table which will hold your bomb data
all the
and the
bomb.
configurator data.
Oh, and on the configured data as well. Okay.
Means related to the bomb, I'm saying.
Okay.
Related to the bomb. That's it. Bomb properties and all.
Okay.
Okay. So when you run this in the bomb, whatever the bill you're running it, right? For which you're
Yeah.
running this program, all this
Mm-hmm.
command resides in this table. Okay. And when you run this from a configurator side, what configurator will do? Configurator will take the data from this table and it will bring to the configurator.
Okay.
There is no direct linkage between these two. Both has to be stop at this table.
Okay. This pre-explored program, Vinay, that runs even though you create a new or update the existing one, every time you have to run that program, yeah?
Every time, even if you
Okay.
do a small changes in the bill, you have to run this.
So then only it will affect in,
Then only effect in the configurator.
okay.
This I'll show you in more details.
Yeah, yeah.
Mostly, let me check if I can get the instance tomorrow because we are done with the bomb also now today.
Okay.
And these are like importing the things, so which helps once we create the inventory and bomb only.
Okay.
Okay, so this is still bomb, like
Yeah, yeah,
it's
no, I got
updated
it.
data.
I think, yeah, let's say this is the fundamentals for that everything. So let's get it,
Correct,
Yeah.
correct, correct.
Meanwhile, let me also get my own company's model and hierarchies so
Yeah,
that it set
yeah.
up together. I
You
know.
can, that will be even more better if you get that
Yeah,
setups. Like I'll start creating those things.
yeah. So if you give me the just a basic one tomorrow, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
make
I'll,
sure.
I'll say I'll show you with the basics one. Okay,
Yeah.
and we can go with completely the configurator with all those keys. Okay,
Mhm.
maybe you can by in the middle or by the end you can show those structure. I can help you out by seeing those structure. How can go with these things and all. How this has been built and all. I can explain you on that.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
If you can get, you already have the configurator models built, right?
Yeah, we already got it. Yes, yeah.
You already got it, right?
Uh,
Okay. Let
yeah.
me show you one navigation. If you
Uh-huh.
can get that.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose you have the configurator.
Administrator. Yes, I got it. Yeah.
I'll show you one simple. Let me log in that.
You are on repository main. Okay.
Suppose you'll see the models here, right? Huh? So any model which you need it, right?
Yeah.
If you want me to show, which you want me to show, what you can do is that when you log in, see, I don't have an edit one here. Okay,
Uh-huh.
when you edit it, right? Okay, see, you will get this model report option.
Okay.
Take this
Click
model
on.
report.
Okay.
Includes the model structure, rules, item master, include the reference model data, everything. When you
Okay.
generate a report, cell show. All the data it will bring up.
Okay.
See,
What is the
such that
model?
you need not to, see, such that you need not to show the things directly.
It's still running? Or download
Let's
the report.
explain. So it will show now here. See, this is your bomb model.
Okay.
See, all coverage is a bomb model, single coverage is a bomb model. These are all bomb model. See, this is an option feature with min max as 1 1. These are options under it. State is state, California. All each and everything it will bring up in this model report. See, this is your bomb. Like this we
Okay.
can use it.
This is
So
for
if
all
it
the
you
models. This is for all the models, right?
not model, a particular model, this particular model.
Did you enter any particular? I didn't think you entered
I
any.
have entered it.
Oh, so you
I have
selected.
went in. I have selected C. This is the model, right?
Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
This is a particular one model which I went inside this. See, this is inside of one model. This
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
come up more in detail when I'm
Okay.
just showing up. Like if you want
Yeah.
to bring the data, like this is the best way you can bring it. I mean to say.
Yeah. Can you click on the? If you go back to that configurator form again. Click on the. No, 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 not this one. Is the other one. Yeah. No, no. Yeah. No. Go back to the other. Yeah. No, no, not this one. No, not this one. There's other one you show me the report submitted the report, right?
Okay.
Yeah, just pick any.
So here if we have the list of models, go into any model.
Yeah, yeah. Here. Configurations extension archive path is the last option on the top.
Ah, hmm, this one, right?
This one, okay. This one you can, if there is any extension, we can see there under that folder here.
See, we have to, I told you, right? With respect to extensions like Java
Uh-huh.
class,
Uh-huh.
yeah, if you have to get it done, you have to write up the code and all. Once you
Yeah.
write up the code, you have to zip it, that
Yes.
code, in the form
Yeah.
of dot class file. Dot class
Jar,
file you have to
whatever it is.
create,
That jar.
and you
Yeah.
have to zip it.
Yeah.
That zip file, we will first bring it in the into the configurator repository. We'll create an archive. I'll cover that also. We have to create
Okay.
an
Okay. Yeah.
archive. Within
Mhm.
that, we have to bring this zip file.
Okay.
Okay.
But is there anything? Is there anything I can see from the application? How many archives we got the files or anything in the application
Ah,
level? Any reports?
in in direct no reports and all we can't see. Directly, we if any extension is right here. See, such as when you bring those right, it will directly come here. See, this type of archive it will be created. We have to
Okay.
create
So
archive, and then if you see here, see here dot jar file it's there, right?
yeah.
View
Okay.
contents. See, I will extend it. See, this is your Java class. This is your methods.
I understand. Okay. I can see. So is the item repository I can see is archive file. That's what a Java file is, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
See,
The only
not
reason
the
I'm
code
asking
you
is,
will see,
yeah.
but whatever the methods you have written in that Java code, you will see all
Uh-huh.
those things.
Okay.
Because we need the methods. Because we will do
Exactly.
bindings on the methods, not
Yeah.
on the thing. So
Yeah.
that you will be able to see. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm just showing once we complete the creation of inventory items and BOM, and when we bring the this into the configurator, right? That
Yeah.
time I'll tell you each and everything on this, how this repository, what's the item master, what's the publications, all these things I'll tell you.
Okay. I think that
This
helps. Yeah.
you'll love it. This I told you now. This till BOM only it's a theoretical part.
Yeah, okay.
Then rest things it's like I have to show and explain only here.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Perfect. Perfect, man. That helps. Yeah. Yeah. Is there, when we're doing it, if there is any help, on the tables level, like
Yeah.
if there's a form, if you give me some table names and all that,
Yeah,
if you got any idea.
don't worry. I'll note it down all the standard tables.
Yeah.
While explaining also, like when we hit something, when we create something, I'll list it down and I'll give you. Don't worry.
Yeah. At least,
All the
then
standard
I
tables and
need to
all.
build the reports. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'll give them.
okay.